Welcome to Career Confident Mujer, and today we're going to be talking about perfectionism. And as a recovering perfectionism, this is a big thing that we need to discuss, especially as we're navigating our careers as first gen professionals, because perfectionism runs high amongst first generation. And why is that? I mean, when you think about it, we are provided no blueprints for success. And all we know is our parents worked hard to get here, and we need to make something of ourselves because we have these resources available to us, right? We have access to this American dream. So there we go, because we are from this country believing that we have the ability to succeed, but then we also don't know exactly what we need to do to get there because our parents didn't have that pathway to set that example for us. So a lot of times this can create that mindset that in order to succeed, I have to be my best. But to a higher extent, I have to be perfect in order to succeed. And if anything falls short of that perfectionism, then everything will fall down and you're not going to be as successful as you need to be. And that can be a lot of pressure, especially when you are the first to go to college, the first to be in the corporate world, the first to own your own business, the first to buy a home, the first of many things. We think that the best way to get there is being our best selves, but you do not need to overperform to gain acceptance. And I think that's where we need to start switching our mindsets as first gen professionals. There is no perfection. There's no such thing as perfectionism, and we will drive ourselves crazy trying to reach perfection. But why do we do it? Because it's embedded in us and we have to continually fight that. So I wanted to talk about, how do you think that shows up for you? Maybe you're thinking, I do not struggle with perfectionism. Yeah, I want things to go right, but I don't need things to be perfect. Well, let me show you how it might show up in your life, right? If you are a first gen, you might be experiencing being overwhelmed by worry. You might be worried about in your career that you might say something wrong in the meeting, or worried about your career stability, and that be the focus of what your worries are on. Even if you have a good job, you might be worried about, well, what if it doesn't last? It's like this continual thing that it's all going to fall down. Another part of being focusing on perfectionism is that you start to focus on your deficiencies. You start to focus on your flaws and what you could do better. And also, you think about how you don't fit in. For example, women apply to jobs when they meet 100% of a job qualifications. Men apply to jobs when they meet 60% of the job qualifications. We no longer need to focus on our deficiencies and discount our worth and say, I don't meet all of the requirements. I'm not just going to apply. Like, that is perfectionism. No one's perfect. Apply. You'll learn on the job. You have skills and assets that bring value to the table. And anything else, you can fill in the gaps. Don't worry, mujer. The next is, when you are focusing on being perfect, you are highly sensitive to criticism and failure. And that can lead to not speaking up in meetings, afraid that you're not going to sound right, or not asking for the raise because you're worried about what the feedback from your supervisor is. You can see how being perfect, or thinking you have to be perfect to be qualified, can hold you back a lot in life. And Career Confident Mujer is all about boosting up Latinas in their confidence to own who they are, to chase after their J.E.F.A goals, whether it's career life, whether it's entrepreneurship. You should be authentic in who you are and be confident in who you are, and not strive towards what someone else wants you to be. So, the moral of the story today, I want to talk to you about how perfectionism shows up, but most importantly, I want you to start moving towards an authentic lifestyle. Really understanding that you don't need to be perfect, you just need to stay true to who you are. And standing true to who you are will make much more of a difference. So, how can you be authentic? As a career and confidence coach, I help many clients, help them build their confidence in understanding who they are, what are their values. So here are some things that I want to ask you. What is your why? What is the why? What is your passion behind what you do in life? Second, what do you want to be remembered for? Also, what brings you joy? What do you do that just brings a joy, smile to your face? That is your authentic life goal. And then also, lastly, if there were no barriers, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Think about it. I encourage you to focus on who you are as an authentic leader. And from there, so many opportunities for careers and entrepreneurship will line up because you know your own values and what you stand for, and you're no longer striving towards someone else's idea of success. You are reaching your own idea of success, and that is going to build you out as a career confident mujer. Thank you so much for tuning in. I would love to help you assess your career development and help you get on this path where you can be more empowered in who you are. Feel free to contact me, book a consult, and I would love to help you out. You can follow me at Career Confident Mujer on all social platforms. See you soon. Bye.